Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I am reviewing the High Republic Starlight Shadows Remain Part 1, which was written by Jesse in Ireland and released on December 14th, 2021 in the 207th issue of Star Wars Insider. So yeah, this is probably my favorite of the Starlight stories so far. The biggest reason is that it had some of the biggest revelations out of any of these Starlight stories. It's mainly about one character, which, the character hasn't been a, insanely big character for the High Republic, but because of who the character is, it's a bigger revelation for just the High Republic as a whole. So, it definitely made reading this story feel more rewarding. So, where the previous Starlight stories kind of were fine, extra little stories, set in the High Republic and whatnot, but they didn't really feel like they were affecting the big picture that much. Or this one definitely did. But in this one, we see the character Gul Tarpfin. She's been having like nightmares about her past and whatnot. So we do learn a little bit more about her in this story, which shows nightmares involve another Mon Calamari named Shenrik, who she had been in love with, but he was part of the royal family, several people below reaching the throne, but because I guess of a tragedy where his father and siblings, just his whole family died or something like that, so he got thrust into becoming the king of Mon Cala, and I guess for some reason their relationship couldn't work anymore, so he kind of cast her to the side, and so she's been having nightmares about that moment. But I guess her relationship, she doesn't want it to get out because I guess it could ruin his reputation and also Gul's family's reputation. So it kind of leads to another part of the story where she gets a cryptic message from a member of the Nile trying to blackmail her about her past, telling her to turn some security cameras off in some areas of Starlight Beacon. But instead of doing that, she goes and investigates those areas, which she finds a door open, which was to Senator Ghira Staro's room. So she heads in and finds a thin man lying on the floor, which she then gets confronted by a mysterious woman who tells Gul that she should have just done what she was told to do, which the woman then knocks Gul out. But right before Gul realizes that it was Senator Staros herself. But that's where this part of the story ends. So yeah, I like learning more about Gul Tarpfin's past and whatnot. But the biggest thing was learning that Senator Staros is seemingly in league with the Nile. Which, like I said, she hasn't been like a major character. She's really only appeared in stories written by Ireland. But because she's a senator of the Republic, it's kind of a bigger reveal that, she's with the Nile, being a senator. So, I would assume that will get built upon in The Fallen Star and Mission to Disaster in the second part of the story, obviously. But, and I would assume it'll kind of get retold again in those stories. But, this story was the first time I heard about it, so it definitely kind of made reading the story feel more rewarding in that aspect, having a bigger revelation in it. So I do really like that, and honestly, made me actually really enjoy this story a lot more than I, probably would have if that revelation wasn't there. So yeah, but don't really have much else to say about it. But my grade, I'm gonna give it a B+, mainly just because it was a very rewarding read for a much smaller story, and these stories, like I said, haven't really been that rewarding. Fine extra stories, but this one definitely was one where I'd say, isn't probably must read, because like I said, they'll probably mention all this again in those other stories, but because, it was the first time it was mentioned, makes it more rewarding. But anyways, that's going to be it for this one. My next review will be issue 12 of the Marvel series, so you can check that out then. But in the meantime, you can check out all my other High Republic stuff and everything else I do by Vince Arzu, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.